And I can remember Mrs. Kerner, a little bit of a lady with a real Jewish accent. And I don't know, it was because of World War II, but she invariably, she called me P40. And P40, that's all my name was to her. So, I got to be a vendor. Before the games, we stood out in front of it was sometimes right where the people would come in, or outside on the sidewalk or in the walkway, selling scorecards and cushions. And we had a saying, we kind of made it up ourselves. I don't know who instituted it, but it was like this: get your lucky number scorecard, pencils, and cushions. The seats are hard and the cushions are soft. And I think the cushions cost you a dime. And but you didn't buy them, you rented them. In other words, so when the game was over, your job was to pick them back up, and I don't think we were lost very many.
What about exhibition games?
All right, we had, the Tigers came here and played, and Dizzy Trout was here, and out in left center field, Ideal Taxi had a sign, and it was upside down. And I could still see Dizzy Trout standing on his feet up in the air on his head, looking at that phone, everything was upside down. So I could see why they called him Dizzy.
Jerry Klein.
Jerry Klein. Jerry Klein, he was a showman. He started out as a vendor. I think he could outsell anybody with no matter what he was selling. But he ended up being the bus driver for the Falcons for a good number of years after that. But he was a vendor at the ballpark, and he was an institution. He really was. So after the Kerners left, Harold Love took over the concessions. Harold Love owned the Humidor, and I worked for Harold and his wife. Well, Alice Love and we got fired many, many times by Harold. And for little or no things, we got fired. And his favorite was saying every time was, "God Almighty, Alice," or "God Almighty, Kinky," and we catch the brunt of the whole thing. But once in a while, I ended up being the visiting team bat boy. And the name of the manager escapes me now, but it was Wellsville that was playing. And Jamestown was behind, and they rallied and won the game eventually, but they got ahead, and I was in that visiting team dugout cheering for Jamestown. Well, the manager threw me out. He fired me right there. But I have very fond memories. I'm so glad that, I guess if I hadn't lived that close to the ballpark, I might not have been involved in what I've been telling you about. But it was great years, and I just hope that baseball continues here locally.
Well, thank you very much. This is
Well, thank
terrific.
you.